Golf is a game of precision, skill, and strategy. But every now and then, we witness something incredible. Pure, unfiltered power. Today, we're diving into the longest drives ever recorded on the PGA Tour, showcasing the kind of distance that defies expectations. Before we begin, let's set the scene. The average PGA Tour pro drives the ball about 299 yards. The big hitters? They might push 320 yards regularly. But the players on this list? They shattered those numbers and left fans in awe. At number 5, we have Charley Hoffman, who unleashed a massive 467-yard drive at the 2009 Valero Texas Open at La Cantera Golf Club. Now, this wasn't Kapalua's wind-assisted fairways. This was San Antonio, Texas. Conditions were firm, the fairway had some downhill slope, and Hoffman took full advantage.
There's Charley Hoffman. Good look over to Honolulu Bay. Waves starting to pick up.
Just trying to saw one off there. Actually hold it against that breeze coming from the right. He's been the first player to do it. Maybe a one.
Oh, man. That would have been.
Using his Titleist 909 D2 driver with about 9.5 degrees of loft, he smashed a drive that bounced and rolled for what felt like an eternity. His average driving distance that season? Around 295 yards, meaning this drive was a true outlier.
Very tough pitch shot right here. You got to hit it into the hill, one hop up and bite, and it's in. Kind of like.
Number 4, Cameron Young, 470 yards. Cameron Young has been known for his power off the tee, but in 2024, he took it to another level at the Century Tournament of Champions at Kapalua's Plantation Course in Hawaii. He sent a towering 470-yard drive down the fairway, a combination of raw power and favorable course conditions.
Cameron Young and Jordan Spieth are together for the third round. Love the way that Cameron Young gathers the club to the top of the swing. Young back first. And even with the wedges, there's still that gathering.
Young was using a Titleist TSR-3 driver, which had been one of the most talked about clubs that season. His stock drive is already around 315 yards, but with the downhill slope and some strong Hawaiian trade winds, this one just kept going. Number 3, Jeff Sluman, 473 yards. Now, this one might surprise you. Jeff Sluman wasn't exactly known as a bomber. He was 5 feet 7 inches and had an average drive of around 270 yards in his prime. But in 2002 at the PGA West Palmer course, he caught a perfect combination of elevation, fairway firmness, and rollout to send one 473 yards down the fairway.
At -11.
A gorgeous day here at Pebble Beach. The green, just a gorgeous day here at Pebble Beach, overlooking the 8th green down to the white sands of Carmel Beach and Stillwater Cove. After his spectacular approach shot on number 8 over the ravine to within 3.5 foot.
Sluman was using a Titleist 975D, a classic driver from the early 2000s that many pros favored for its feel and control. Number 2, Davis Love 3, 476 yards.
The best shot from Saturday's third round of the 2009 Mercedes-Benz Championship. 225 to the flag on the par 5 ninth. And it leaves a putt for an eagle 3 from inside of 15 feet. A chance to move to 11 under. And Davis Love converts.
In second place, we have Davis Love 3, a player who was no stranger to crushing drives. At the 2004 Mercedes Championships at Kapalua, Love 3 hit an astonishing 476-yard drive, setting a record that stood for 2 decades. Using a Titleist 983K, one of the most dominant drivers on tour at the time,
win at 51 in Greensboro late last season.
That's kind of a unique shot there, using a hybrid.
He took full advantage of the course's downhill landing zones and some generous trade winds to send the ball deep into PGA Tour history. Number 1, Max Homa, 477 yards. And at number 1, the longest drive ever recorded in PGA Tour history, Max Homa's 477-yard bomb at the 2024 Century Tournament of Champions at Kapalua, just 1 yard longer than Davis Love III's legendary shot. Homa's drive took full advantage of modern technology, course design, and wind conditions. With a Titleist TSR3, Homa set the new benchmark for the longest official drive ever measured in competition. These extraordinary shots showcase just how far the game has come in terms of power, technology, and course conditions. As drivers continue to evolve, who knows? Maybe we'll see a 500-yard drive on the PGA Tour one day. Please like and subscribe for more.